and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? 30 minutes of extemporized wit, impromptu wisdom, and when things go wrong, totally unfeigned embarrassment. But trying tonight, we have Richard Kaplan, American comedian, bringing us the excitement of Chicago improvisation all the way from his home in Los Angeles. Griff Rhys Jones, who for my money remains the funniest man on British TV's Alas, Smith and Jones, who isn't called Smith. And then returning to this programme for perhaps his third or fourth visit, Paul Merton, whose radiant smiling face and cheery grin we have yet to see. And finally, the battler of Largs himself, John Sessions, clearly destined for fame and fortune once he throws off his natural diffidence and shyness. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. All right. Right. Okay. Now, the first game is called Authors. The idea of this is the contestants have each come along with the style of a famous author in mind, and I'm going to get them to tell a story using that famous author's style. So if you'd like to come forward ready to tell a story. And Richard, can you tell us which author you selected?
Raymond Chandler.
Raymond Chandler, jolly good. Griff?
Milton.
Milton, that'll be John Milton, I should imagine. Rather than...
Yeah.
Not Milton Keynes or anything like that. Paul?
Sunday Sport.
Sunday Sport. Does that have an author? Yes, I suppose it must do. John?
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Friedrich Nietzsche. Right, now, and what we'd like is the title of a story, please. Could somebody suggest the title of a story?
War Diaries.
Sorry?
Waldheim's War Diaries.
Kurt Waldheim's War Diaries. Well, I hope that's all right. Is he still alive? Can he sue? I should think that's all right.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yes. You're not happy with that?
No, that's fine, yeah.
No. Milton used to write a lot about that sort of thing. Not that Kurt Waldheim was there, but then he wasn't in the war either. So, OK, if you can manage that, on you go.
It was an early morning. I had just polished off my second bottle of gin and my third pack of cigarettes, and it was only 9 o'clock. A little German guy walked in. I could tell by his accent. He was looking funny. I offered him gin. He didn't take it. That made me really suspicious.
Thus spake the Yank. As when a mighty whistling roar across the high mountains far from the coast of Scylla and Charybdis, and like a mighty whinging adamantine rock, the figure of the little crouch on a simple stool.
Kurt Waldheim. Is he really Elvis Presley? We do know for a fact that he's living on the moon and that he's just given birth to an olive. This much is pure fact.
Fact, fiction, it was all reality to me. I just recovered from my third nervous breakdown in Baden-Baden when somebody gave me the idea that these fishing philosophers, these high and dry and mighty philosophers, thought of everything. I found a book. A book it was by a man called Waldheim. He lived in one country and said he was in another. That's what I would do. I would be in one country and think that I was indeed in another.
Run again.
What else could I do? The German was desperate. He stood in my office, refusing my gin and cigarettes. I took him on the road. Now,
A road so long that length, if it were as short as time itself, long would it not be that it was so long.
Can you see a picture of Hitler in this shredded wheat?
The true Godhead was not, as I thought, in infinity, but infinity, in a book, filled, firm, and solid. There it was, indeed. In my mind it was, beating and throbbing there to the high Zarathustra, lower down to the earth. Ecce homo, there the book. Ecce homo, there Waldheim.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, I can't distinguish any of the contestants there, so I'll give double points to Richard Kaplan. 20 points to him, 10 each to everybody else. Now, the next game is called Film and Theatre Styles. The contestants will be acting in pairs, improvising a scene which I'll be giving them in a moment, starting with Paul and Richard. So can you come forward, ready? And we'll be cutting in with different styles for them to switch into, as and when we feel like it. So can we have a few film and theatre styles that you might be able to suggest for us? Monty Python, OK. Science fiction? Oh, we have horror quite a lot. What's that? Spaghetti Western? Kung Fu? What was that?
Russian constructivist cinema in the 1920s.
Yeah. 1920s, you got that?
Can you be more specific? Is that like pre-1923 or after 1921?
All right, now the scene we'd like to improvise is a big businessman buying out a little sandwich shop or sandwich seller. So if you like to be the big businessman.
Listen, I see enormous potential here in sandwiches.
Well,
So you're gonna fall through the net. You're the little guy. It's the big guys who do good in the end, so don't worry about it there, fella.
This has been my life. These tomatoes and cheeses, they're like friends to me.
Tomatoes, cheeses, give me a pastrami, give me a rye, give me a roll.
Spaghetti Western.
Do you want that with bolognese? Brown or white?
If you cut my sandwich, I'll have to cut you.
I've got a fistful of ham here.
I'll pay, I've got a fistful of dollars.
Monty Python.
No! The ham! Yes, this is an ex-ham sandwich. I took this ham sandwich away from this shop no less than an hour ago.
No!
Yes!
Say it isn't so!
I won't. This is an ex-ham sandwich.
Horror.
My God, the ham! It's crawling up your arm!
Oh, John! David!
Get it off!
Get it on! Kill it! Kill it! Oh! Oh!
Okay. All right. Yes, well, very good, very good. So 37 points each there. Now we go into Griff and John. You'd like to come forward ready for your situation. Another few styles for them to go.
Arthur Miller.
Arthur Miller, oh yes, we haven't had him for... So, Video Nasty, Hitchcock.
I'll give you
Sorry.
a couple of sentences. You'll pick up the
Laurel and Hardy, jolly... Well, it's what... 100... What's one run around here? A whodunit and Swedish erotica. Which you could combine, couldn't you? I mean, who'd done it to everybody? Kitchens, that'll do. Now, okay, so your situation is, if you would, John explaining... Can't read my own writing. Yes, I know, John, you're explaining to Griff how to operate the nuclear button. You're in charge of the nuclear button, and Griff is taking over for a holiday a couple of weeks while you're away.
Okay.
If you do it quicker than my explanation, we're
Yeah,
doing very
sure,
well.
okay, right.
Okay, where you go?
Okay, Jack, you come over here. You come
Well, over
here.
here, right over here?
Right
Where you
here.
standing? Okay.
Assume the position
Wait
over
a minute,
there.
hang on, I just got to get that
No,
together.
come on,
No,
Mac,
it's all right,
here.
okay, right, yeah.
There's the button. There's
There's
the
the
Zevan
button.
D.
Is this the button? What, just the
No,
one
no,
on the
not
wall?
that
Sorry,
one there.
No.
That one plays your favorite Wurlitzer songs. But
Oh,
that one
does it?
there
Right.
will blow up the Russians, the Chinese.
All right, Laurel and Hardy.
Well,
It's quite simple. All you have to do is to be funny slowly. The button is there for you to press. You still there?
Arthur Miller.
oh, Miller.
I did see the button. The button was there in
What
the
are you
midnight.
talking about the button all the time? It's just the button, the button, the button.
When
There's
I was-
nothing wrong with that
I'm
button.
not
If you just wanted, if you don't think of yourself as being so low,
You don't
so
understand.
down, you could press that button just like that.
You're always arguing in the kitchen. You should understand what I'm saying to you. I'm your father. I was an actor. I could cut you through like a knife. There you are. You're coming along there. You know nothing about pressing buttons. I do.
Who done
Don't
it?
you press the button.
Jeannie.
Don't press the button.
Yeah. And Swedish erotica.
Well, you know, that is my button. I'd like you to press it.
Would you really? I think maybe I should get you underneath the table. First, you lick my feet. Lick my feet, each toe that twiddles here between my sensuous buttons.
Oh, that is something I would really like to do.
Then, get yourself down, groovy daddy O, and
if I
lick my
may,
toe.
thank you.
Lick my toe, and then you press the button.
Thank you, that'll do. Okay. All right. Ooh. Well, 86 each there. So